In today's video, we've got a massive exclusive from none other than Barcelona president Joan Laporta himself. From transfer news and injury updates to UEFA tensions and the future of the Super League, Laporta has spoken, and he hasn't held back. Here's what's coming up. Why Marcus Rashford was signed over Nico Williams. The truth about Ter Stegen's injury and new goalkeeper Joan Garcia. Lamine Yamal's future on and off the pitch. What's really happening with UEFA, CFR and the Super League talks. And why Barca were left out of the FIFA Club World Cup. You do not want to miss this deep dive into everything happening at Spotify Camp Nou. In the thick of the summer transfer window and with Barcelona managing challenges on multiple fronts, President Joan Laporta spoke exclusively to Mundo Deportivo earlier this week. During the interview, the Barca chief touched on everything from signings and academy talent to the club's relations with UEFA and Spotify Camp Nou renovations. On the transfers. Kicking things off, Laporta confirmed that the club had achieved its key transfer objectives for the summer. Yes, those were the two positions we wanted to strengthen. Rooney Bargi has also joined, a player in whom the football department has high hopes. But basically, yes, the planned additions were a goalkeeper and a forward, he said. The president opened up on how the signing of Joan Garcia came about, highlighting how it stemmed from a tactical foresight by Deco and his team. Signing Joan Garcia was an excellent vision by Deco and his entire team, because what we had feared with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has unfortunately happened. He is still not fully recovered, noted Laporta. We are monitoring his progress and waiting to see whether he will need surgery or opt for a more conservative recovery. We will support him fully. But it created a complicated situation in goal, and we felt we needed someone like Joan Garcia, he added. It was a good deal on all fronts. Finding a goalkeeper of his quality on the open market would have been difficult and more costly. The opportunity came up, Deco had been monitoring him, and Joan Garcia was already one of our targets. Meanwhile, discussing the failed signing of Nico Williams, Laporta dismissed suggestions that La Liga may have helped Athletic Club prevent the winger from joining Barca. No, La Liga did not favor Athletic. I do not know for certain if Athletic tried to stop the transfer, though I imagine they did, but they were not the reason it fell through. Nico did not refuse to come either, he noted. The problem was the conditions offered to us which we could not accept. I respect that, but I want to congratulate Deco and his team for securing Marcus Rashford instead. And I thank the others who showed interest in playing here. Ter Stegen's situation with his ongoing back problems also came up. Laporta was clear that sporting decisions would be made by the coach, but acknowledged that competition for the goalkeeper spot is now fierce. It is true we signed a goalkeeper of great quality and only one can play. That is the coach's decision. Marc-Andre is important, he is a captain and has brought us much joy, but after his knee injury the lumbar issue worsened, said the president. It is his decision whether to have surgery, but this did create a situation where the coaching staff felt the position needed reinforcing. Laporta defended the goalkeeper's attitude throughout a difficult period, saying, "No, he was coming off an injury and it happened again in the same spot. That is hard for a player. It is like starting over." We completely understood and we were by his side the entire time. On Lamine Yamal. When it came to Lamine Yamal, Laporta was nothing but full of praise, both professionally and personally. Honestly, no, I was not worried about offers for him before the holidays. He had already received major offers in the past. But we were not looking to sell. He is from La Masia, he feels the shirt, and besides being brilliant he is an exceptional person, he said. He is unique, with a lot of personality, and I am very happy he is with us and so committed. He leads, he brings magic to the dressing room. He is only 18 but has already matured. His agents, his family and Barca are aligned in helping him succeed. For me, he is the best in the world in his position today. Naturally, many clubs want him, but he grew up here and he loves the club deeply. On the recent media buzz surrounding Lamine's 18th birthday party, Laporta expressed his support for the youngster, saying, "It was a private party and Lamine knows that now, everything he does will be scrutinized. It was a celebration and frankly what I regret is not attending. It looked like a fantastic party, elegant, fun with friends, influencers, artists. It was entirely private and he came back to training and trained hard like always. There is nothing to criticize. On the contrary, I congratulate him and am glad he had a good time." On relations with UEFA. Talking about Barcelona's relations with UEFA and the recent €60 million fine, ultimately reduced to €15 million, Laporta explained the origin of the discrepancy. It stems from the so-called levers. These were accepted by La Liga in the 2022-23 season, but UEFA viewed them differently. For UEFA, Those revenues were not extraordinary, they were treated as ordinary income, he noted. That classification led to recorded losses, which triggered sanctions under UEFA rules. Our argument was that Barca is a non-profit members association. That is a unique legal structure, rooted in our community and something we are very proud of. Praising UEFA President Alexander Ceferin, Laporta added, Alexander Ceferin has a special sensitivity to football and understands the difference between member-owned clubs and corporate entities. Continuing, he added, while others could solve financial gaps with capital increases, Barca cannot. UEFA understood our explanation, and our improved financial management since then also helped reduce the sanction. I have known Ceferin for years, he is very capable and understands football. He is doing great work to keep European football at the top. Laporta also confirmed that UEFA and the Super League have entered a new phase of dialogue. The Super League sparked controversy, but I have always tried to build bridges. Now UEFA is in discussions with Bernd Rijkaard and the Super League's legal team, he noted. There is a preliminary agreement developing in 3 areas, the most advanced being the digital platform. It is a positive step. Barca supports these talks and we believe it would benefit football. A recent European court ruling supports the Super League's position, but more important is unity in football. Ceferin is open and capable, and that is where we are working. As for Barca's current stance between UEFA and the Super League, Laporta said the club's view has always been consistent. We wanted an open competition based on merit. We want a more sustainable and profitable format. Governance remains an open issue, but that is likely to be addressed through the ECA, said Laporta. Continuing, he added, we have never sought conflict, only improvement for European football. The new Champions League format has increased revenue by 20%. Everything can evolve. UEFA is open to improvement, and if this platform generates the revenue we expect, it would benefit football. Both sides are opening up and we are getting closer to an agreement. He expressed optimism that Barca may eventually rejoin the ECA's executive committee, currently led by Nasser Al-Khelaifi. We are here to help, find solutions and carry them out. That kind of responsibility must be earned, it cannot be demanded. You gain it when others acknowledge your value. Commenting on Real Madrid's view of Barca's mediating role between UEFA and the Super League project, Laporta said both clubs are aligned, saying, we have discussed it within the Super League group. Maybe we have had an easier time dealing with UEFA because we were less confrontational, but we are coordinated. We all want a deal that satisfies everyone. On the FIFA Club World Cup, which Barca missed out on, Laporta expressed mixed feelings. It is an off-calendar tournament played after the season ends, when players are thinking of holidays. I would have liked us to participate, we probably would have won it. But not being there means our players will be more rested. Still, I did not like that we were left out, he said. I told the FIFA president that Barca should have been included based on our history. Some teams received wild cards that do not have our legacy. We accepted it with sportsmanship, but our presence would have added more flavor. He suggested that future editions may include changes to how teams are selected. We would now be classified. Missing out this time was due to our lack of European results in prior years. The tournament has not been especially profitable, the Barcelona chief noted. From what I have heard, I doubt those who invested in it will do so again. But the final matches were fun, very competitive with more fans in the stands, he concluded. So there you have it, Joan Laporta has laid it all out. From transfer strategy to European politics, and the club's vision moving forward, this interview gives us rare insight into Barca's most crucial decisions. Whether it's Lamine Yamal's rise, Deco's smart signings, or a potential Super League breakthrough, one thing is clear. Barcelona's future is being shaped off the pitch just as much as on it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was Rashford the right choice? Should Barca push harder for the Super League? And what do you make of UEFA's stance? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Barcelona update. Visca el Barça.